All right, everybody, we're here today, and I got my Brave shirt on. Why? Because guess what? It was nearby, and I can't be on my birthday suit. So we're gonna start the quest. Can I start the quest? Get quest. So we can start her quest. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, Pop, my voice sounds weird.
We've been traveling.
Oh, fuck it. Let's see what we got to do over here. Let me see this. I'm gonna put messaging with my friends.
I wasn't waiting for you. I just
Let's see what we got to do today. We gotta do our dailies. We gotta build a couple characters. I need to stop doing that because we have way more characters than what we used to for Creature of Habit. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna be a one-day event. Uh, this is not gonna be a one-day event. This is mod stat, so they haven't. Good God, I mean, how many? Wow, I've been playing this for so long. It's ridiculous. So let me figure out what I'm gonna do now. Blah, blah. What we gonna do? Well, I'm doing a Skirk thing, so I'm gonna automatically get. Oh yeah, one did that one, did that one. There should be a fourth one somewhere. Where's the fourth one at? Damn it. Where's the fourth one? One, two, three. Okay, yeah, they all clustered about. I don't care about helping, dude. Today is Saturday, so I should have checked the books I need for these people. I should have checked the books. Let's check the books. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. that this is today. So but oh yeah, let's go what I did. I went to the Braves game Saturday night, well Wednesday night. It was Usher night. So he came out, saw people in front of the building, came out, did through the first pitch. They played his music. The bobblehead is uh, wherever it was.
Shower me with praise. Yeah. Whirling snow. Can't handle your dream. Huh.
Okay, where did it go? Where did it go?
Time to shine.
I would be the best. You should be.
My apologies. Yeah. You can't run. Punishment.
And I should be dead. I swear I haven't used this Ayaka this much in probably years. Oh, let me see. I have so much Frauder resin, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do one more of these. And then I'm done for books for the day.
Shake the ab, Skirk. Look at you. Booze out. Yeah. Strike a pose.
Oh, well, let's go back here.
Take that.
Alright.
Judgment. Shiver. Sayonara special.
After this, I'm gonna start the story quest. But yeah, I did the Braves thing, and then this weekend I told myself, hey, I'm going to do. There's a Southern Fried Gaming Expo going on this weekend, so I might do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but it's me. I never know. But definitely, there's a soccer game going on. I think it's a Man U versus somebody else. I'm not a soccer guy, a football guy, but it gets me out, and I gotta do some every weekend because I go stir crazy.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Where is he? They said the back room. So I guess that meant, oh, ooh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge, dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse
So the
is
rumors are true.
strong.
Paimon does have a new voice
You
actor.
appear to be in good hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? What do you mean, not?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment. In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baizhu and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
All right. Okay, let's see what this is.
Traveler! Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up! What's a cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? Alright, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Let's see what we got over here. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing next week. I don't know. I'm gonna I'm doing next week. Hopefully there's a festival or something going around. Then the week after is 4th of July. I think I gotta keep myself busy because I actually go outside and do stuff.
You were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere. Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then it's decided. Or, I'll wake you up first and then we can beat them up together.
I always love the leeway music. They always have a big spread, but they always broke.
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will...
Ah! What the... remember? Right! The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But them Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking—
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy.
At the end of the day, what happens to
I forget
you
shit how it works there.
happens to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, if you want my help, now's the time to speak up. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion.
Neither of those things sound good. Well, should we trust— She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scary, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us—
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your...
Ah, there we go.
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Glalie Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the...
Oh, okay. She disappeared.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so—
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with it.
You sure?
What?
What'd you put in that dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Got me saying that's funny.
So neither of you know?
Now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember— Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this—
Go to the plains. Ooh, where is the plains? Well, I am doing her mission, so I might as well stick her into the team. So... I think she's 50.
Need something taken care of?
I hear you've got a job for me.
What am I supposed to be doing? I need to find... Is she 70? Or she's... There she goes. It is her story quest, so I might as well do... I kind of love what's her name? What's the thing from what's the store? Flight. It's like I'm drunk now.
Whoa! What are all these rift hounds doing here? Oh, looks like they're collecting something. Oh, let's go check it out.
Ow! Oh.
Shoes on the loose.
Lights out.
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah. What is...
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call God remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing! Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
I like Paimon sometimes. Sometimes Paimon's annoying. Maybe because it's been a VA.
Strange set of priorities. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. Now, can we please...
Okay. Where were we? Right. The God remains. So, basically, there's now, in our experience, God remains are 100% bad news.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing. And it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the God remains. Of course, God remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Oh.
You mean, the stars?
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, this time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But no one knows. All I know for certain is this.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern.
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's truth.
Well, great! You seem...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now...
Oh, so she travels by porters.
She'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. Well, Whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve... Ah! Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back.
Alright, let's see what we got to do. We gotta... I never watched this, and I just do stuff. Oh, this is neat.
Whoa!
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only...
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. And the outside now. You just need to figure out how to investigate that. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having... The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want a... Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something...
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
Which is?
A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Huh. You make it sound...
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation. To play it safe, I need to get...
Wait! You're gonna teach her some of your... Does that mean... the next time we see Child...
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see... You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skill. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time...
Oh, she moves fast. So, special training, huh?
I hope I don't have to play as a traveler. God, I hope I don't gotta play as a traveler. I hate playing as a traveler. Oh God, I do gotta play as a traveler. God. Fuck. Fuck. We even care. Fast equip. Oh. I keep forgetting that I have decent artifacts. Hey. This is definitely... I need to boost. I'm gonna boost that next time I get a chance to. Let's just equip weapon. We do this.
Ready? Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your... We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kaz. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need to use the human body as an analogy. Your style is your skeleton. The foundation. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences, and only then will you get the full utility.
Wait, is that Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves? Like when you went...
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher. That's all I have to say. Time to make us... Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
I gotta do how many of these shits? But I better get a burst. All right, cool. I was about to say I had to really do 900 of them shits.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Oh, this is... Not as hard as I thought it'd be. I think Dendro Traveler would have been way better because it has that area of effect. And it probably would have been like, bang, I could do that and do this and do that and do this and do that. And I'm like, ugh. But it is what it is. Wait, they changed the sword. That's not a dual blade.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and ask yourself, what luck? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
Oh, they have his... That's interesting because they use his story quest or event weapon. Is that an event weapon? That's a story. I don't know, but they call that. I don't know which one they call that one. They call it a hot weapon.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your...
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid
Is that the
Ring cutter!
black sword?
Water's
Okay.
fleeting wet. The white heron treads water.
But that's the craftable.
Flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Looks...
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when...
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of...
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's actually a real camp. I would not expect that. Ah. The hell is this? Follow the strange creature.
Skirk, why are you skipping about this?
Because he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to
Stop. What we gonna do? Ah, we got kids scared. Okay.
You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more crap, but I'd still love to hear about what you got.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you...
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, silly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at please. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she...
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our...
The stars shimmer mountains. This can't be the only... but for now...
Okay, let's see what this is.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please.
So what I gotta do on the plans today? I gotta do more. I gotta do fill out some paperwork, and then I don't know what else I gotta do today.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it! Fire. There's fire everywhere.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have...
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from...
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages.
Good.
Munitions.
The ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claw. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones...
Ah, that's why she's cold.
Dad? Mom? Skirk, you're all...
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
This is the place.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face. My clever girl.
Whenever you remember, break down the door. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you!
Ah, look at Paimon.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only this time the focus is elemental energy.
Man, no day and no... well, except for the fact...
The way I see it, the pursuit of the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness the natural energy. To that is, of course, elemental energy. Abyssal power, yes. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. The elemental energy of Tivad, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to it. A keen observation, call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like, and it's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change, so I've heard, you seem to have it. But is purification really what's going on there? Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Windblade!
Okay. Okay, they changed. They forced me to change my thing.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Come on. Alright, we got 6 out of 6.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Come on, move.
Windblade! Be gone! Windblade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
The power of Hydro to destroy the spider. Wait. Wait. Destroy the number of spikes. Oh, okay, there we go.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Oh, we got it. Blah, blah.
Water jet! Water jet!
I hate the training montage.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. So be bold. Do not be afraid to...
I haven't used the Geo yet. I haven't used Electro. Okay. They just gave me. They had me do Hydro. That's weird. Oh, because the whale is in Fontaine. Emil is the first thing we get. And
very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the element. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Get some rest.
I feel like I've done nothing much besides this training montage, which I don't really care for. Oh, next week I'm gonna probably do some Power World because there's a new update for that. So I might just take time to build my PlayStation World because I have a Xbox World also.
What is the secret to power? Longing. Hate the fear of losing those you love. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their... That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing...
But, Master, I can barely lift this sword anymore.
So it has not broken yet.
Then
pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all, bones can... Good, Skirk. Once again.
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting to the... Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. But you still have much to learn in the pursuit of strength. You must learn to shut out all... Get up, Skirk.
You got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final. So, wanna head over?
Alright, third final round, thank God. I gotta remember, I just don't have the patience for a lot of these long quests.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities. That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block. Ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near on just like your brother. Oh, that reminds...
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. How amusing. But you don't. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet!
Okay. Why am I doing this way? We got it. I guess.
Water jet!
Boom. I guess we go. I need your love. I gotta have music in the background. I can't do this shit for that long. I'm ready to. Oh, ah, fuck it. Like, is it? Am I not close enough? Okay, these take multiple hits. Okay. Fuck it.
Not bad. Better than I expected.
I got that one. After a while, I realized you just gotta aim for different stuff.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotions. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Stop. Let's pause here. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long it... Get some rest. No point training further if you're already... You managed to push past your...
Ooh, chest.
Warriors will train day and night to perfect their... One mistake, one moment of hesitation.
Nah. That's interesting.
Skirk is a...
She got hurt though, didn't she?
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg.
Incredible. I wonder if...
Wait. Lost an arm and a leg. Wait, people can grow limbs back? Oh boy.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this... Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to...
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become...
Run! Skirk! Run!
Let's... Going around telling people you're
Alice.
somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying... You, as the Conringan saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same, if that both are braving the dark unknown. Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules. Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every... Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer...
Who is her?
You're awake! You must be starving, right? Ta-da! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and... Ah, well, if you're a...
Here's an idea. Let's save the chick...
Okay. It's time...
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Good. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's any... Okay, not the angle I... I knew that was a possible side effect. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless dark. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Tivat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways. No, we're different in that respect. You're several hundred years ago. My master, Sertologi, opened, but this is not my home. And one day... to become strong for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he wants. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced, but it's been years now, and I've still...
Well... Ajax, his situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, so during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again.
Oh, wow. I hope this is not the end of the thing.
I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Wake up your companion. Oh, and everything I just told you.
Oh.
Time to go.
There we go. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Oh.
Follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location.
Okay, I guess we got the 4 daily commissions. I'm doing good with the battle pass. If I actually get the battle pass filled out, I actually buy it. I need to play this game more often. I always say that. But then I'm always like, ooh, there's something nice to do outside. Let me go do stuff outside. Typically, there we go.
Wait.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from... You have some experience with abyssal domains by now. but...
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at... Oh, but...
Alright.
I probably need to attach her with a full artifact set on. Yes, I shall do that temporarily. Yes. Equip. So I am going to I got one crit damage roll. I guess it'll be fine. I'm going to get how much from this thing? Potentially 40 if it's frozen. 40 if it's frozen is 85. It would have to do. I like the fact you can hear the footsteps. Oh shit, hold up. Why, hold up, why does... Okay, I have story skirt, perfect. Okay, what is the story skirt like? Okay. Oh, they gave her this. Okay, we got C3. We got this. Fuck it. We don't need that. Fuck it.
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be real with you. I never use Hydro Traveler, so I don't know what Hydro Traveler does. Cause I was still stuck on Dendro Traveler. Oh, that. Oh, how much? What's our talents for this? Okay, her talents is that. I barely read shit about her. I just need another cryo DPS. So next thing I need is Nuvolette and a constellation for Hu Tao and
Did we make it to his hiding place?
Ephorina constellation.
The fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Our opponent must have covered his
Hold on! Look! The spikes!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated... From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh, she's the fish mommy. No blood, no nothing.
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Guerri Plains, you asked me why this... Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the... whatever that actually means. The fact, namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only... call it fate, if you want. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the power of the all-devour...
The all-devouring Narp... Oh, of course!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own... You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can... Which leaves one possibility. You know my...
Foul. Dares call him foul.
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can shoot.
Just
Oh.
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their... Keep calm and use reason to decide... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we can. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way.
I think for as long as I keep
Is your shoulder gonna be okay?
moving, I should be fine.
It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
I just need to go. That'll be fine. Where's the way to go? I don't have to battle with anybody if I don't have to.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. I no longer sense his presence. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract...
Yeah. Tommy had a run-in with that thing. Never let...
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature.
Ooh, I know where we at. We are at the place in between Mondstadt and
Hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet.
what's his name? Leeway.
Power.
Is that a Sealy? The fuck, I still got those Sealies left in the wild around here.
Exactly. Told me everything I needed. And I believe that brings our first taste of failure, or...
But what if that monster... Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh it. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this. The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. You shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can...
He'll know something about Master. Fine. It'll take time to recover my strength, of course. Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. It stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can... found somewhere to rest.
Paimon gets the feelings.
Oh. This isn't what I thought it was. That's why this is part of the Chasm update. Where the hell did that Sealy go? I was like, what the bleep I saw Sealy for?
Shower me with praise! A dash of frosting! Huh, this chest is pretty good at keeping things fresh.
Little piggies. Alright, where do we gotta go? We gotta head to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh. This bag from Skirk does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wami Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would...
I want to say he works as a mercenary.
My paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you...
Keep your gaze fixed on your blood.
Skirk.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That was so... Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting...
About 60%.
Oh, Paimon thought it would take at least...
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. No, I need to meditate for the next 2 days.
Ooh, sounds intense.
Thanks.
Let me find you. Can we skip this shit? Man, I am such a child.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! Be right back.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is probably a space called... Actually, I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. Call it fate, if you want.
Interesting.
Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor. Oh, you know that. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should convert. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. And all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts...
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion.
This isn't my first taste of failure, or...
I want spaghetti. I don't know why.
To one mystery invites... Let's follow the river upstream. I've always thought that, even when falling like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence...
I don't know what's next. What's next with this? I gotta do the. I'm probably gonna do the Archon quest next week, and then that will be what I want to do next week. Yes, that's gonna be next week.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. Still a long way to the source of the river.
Now let's see what we got over here. Oh, I get the artifacts. Wait, if I keep enhancing artifacts, I get Mora? What kind of tomfoolery is this?
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, no one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own?
Indeed. Make new friends. We will still have contact through the Abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why?
I have told you before. Fear, you have tasted loss. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which... Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sirtologi, looked like at one point. And of course, as a higher being, physical form is a trivia. He could have
So, Charles is Foul's legacy transformation.
even a monster that defies description.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master. To do that, I need to follow...
I'll let you in on a little secret. The scope of his power is impossible. Already. This is...
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, no tears this time. Good.
Can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking. Maybe it would be better if...
I saved you because I have a... It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee. So, I will teach you everything I know.
But I don't want to draw my sword.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cry...
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, after some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control. It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but... I almost don't want to reach the end. These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying alone. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that Skirk's parents, her relatives, no one had any idea of what was to come. Skirk had skipped school that day. Swiss people cried out to her for help. Their lives were discarded, like worthless. If Sir Luigi hadn't been there in that moment, the fire... because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme cold in the past. Further research revealed that, over time, people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source. For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat. Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own image. If those with power get to decide good and evil, no one wants to relive their most... Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to...
There she goes. This is... I don't think this is water. Fuck it.
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation. Even her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past self. I am who you used to be. Someone...
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that...
Even so, learning from the mistakes, strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses. emotions.
The difference is that I'm doing what is right. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and empty.
That is the problem. On the grand scale of the entire universe.
Oh, this is kind of like the
small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth. Think back to those nights gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken...
Finally, we get to the important part. That is the only answer.
Then look around. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt.
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak
Thank you for saying that. And to be honest, I'm not here to argue with you.
So she has an inner role like Raiden had a Raiden or A, depending on what you want to call her.
Is he always right forever? And
Yes, I know Raiden is a
voices that haunt
title.
Mine is there too. Because deep down, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death at...
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so much...
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad dancing in water. I am not the dancing.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Is this the end?
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
Oh, look at the music.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
The fact, no, this is like a worst case of, you know, A's quest. At least A had Yamika. A quest was done way better.
So, I once asked my master if survival. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries. That's why, after hearing an idea that, one day, but that means I must, yes. And not just because the although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He said, I know. And it's not something I want. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and every time I hear from him. My heart skips a beat. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear. Just like he said. Yes, I don't know what Master has planned. But I have to be ready. Help me?
Alright. Hopefully I get my 60 Primo gems and I never gotta do this shit again. I wish I woke up earlier today. If I woke up earlier, I could have did that event. I woke up like, was it like 3 o'clock-ish? By the time I was ready to do something, it was like 5. I'm like, ugh. By the time I get clothes on, do this 6 o'clock. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
You're both okay, right?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot. And I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight.
Okay. So, but whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious...
Alright. It's about time.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is, we have no reason.
Let's see. Hopefully this person is not that hard to battle. Of course.
Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too? Really? So, you're telling...
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural to them. He represents ultimate power. We know the person before us hasn't...
Okay. Cool. Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after... Into the void.
Okay, he's not that difficult, but then again, I have store requests. Alright, I guess let's go. guess this is... That's fine. I wonder if this later become like a boss battle or something.
Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well, have you come?
You saw that my body was at its limit. Such power.
Skirk. Skirk.
How long has it been?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk.
Hundreds of...
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history.
Of course. Might as well take... I was born into a noble family.
Wakandria lore.
I trained the sword harder than over time my heart hardened. We were similar in age, yet... I still remember what he said.
That does sound like something...
He was the first to. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing. But after his grand endeavor was successful...
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite...
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return.
All I can do is try...
Wise indeed. And nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality...
Disciple?
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe.
Wait, that is one of the witches that one of Alex's friends.
You know as well as I, Vedifenir...
Well...
All Vedifenir said was that one day...
Sounds...
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the...
Still...
I'll be leaving them. Oh, and if you were serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea.
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already be...
Your heart? That sounds like torture.
Because, of course,
So, you used the curse to... Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it.
Yeah, whoever just just coming towards the end of things.
You're right. I miss your Sir Tologi's disciple. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist. using despair and fear to force you. We're like a mountain.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides, after here...
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some... First time we came here, and but you had to devote all your strength. It was the joy of a research.
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength. After which, all can come to an end. For that very reason, good and evil are...
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps... What a battle that was.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. I won't be... Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now...
I can, but not through death. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your the impurities will dissipate. And under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
I accept. I have faith in you if we are climbers.
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, Scoffmonger.
That's finally over.
Oh, is this it?
Let's get out of here.
Hydro, so this is...
Like last time.
If this is Hydro, then that means she belongs to Fontaine? I mean, she belongs to Fontaine? Fuck it. I can make 12 of these. It is what it is. Anything around? No.
Once again, we've proved it. Wow, you sound... Today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes. The power Scoffmonger stole has been returned.
Great! Huh. It's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone.
I suppose it's because the false stars hanging in the it's not real. And even the most beautiful of bubbles has to birth. Time marches ever forward. Though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ugh. Ever since we met, she has... If it's too big a job for one person, we've met so many amazing friends.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is... Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I suppose fate will decide. Regardless, one without war for this. We must all work to be... If the...
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being... Hey! What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue.
Done! Yes! I am done! I am done. Done. Alright, what the hell? Oh. I'm done. Oh god, yes. Boy. Damn it, man, you don't know how good this makes me feel. Oh god. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, 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 yes. I got so many fucking diamonds, it's ridiculous. I got so many fucking diamonds. Do I care about getting potentially constellations on her? Do I really? Oh, I need to. $80? Oh Lord. Let's go for alcohol. We be up in the club. Love it. Last call. I could make 80 of these shits. A large part of me loves the fact that a lot of her stuff I can actually get from old school things. And I really enjoy that. I need to get her, level her up more. What the fuck do you find these things? Let's just, I guess, let's go collect these. I know I still have to do the, why am I'm just gonna try to collect these damn things, and then from there I would just, I don't know. I gotta remember the Natlan characters. You need to do all these things, be like, I wonder how many of these things are available. Anything over here? No, nothing over here.
Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
Blah. I need to get 10 more of these, and then I will have her up to probably what I want her to be. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just want some.
Shower me with grit! A dash of frost! Judgment! Punishment!
Okay. What does, I don't know. Okay, well, let's follow it. I don't, fuck it. We're gonna go to the other place. Wonder if I just gotta get 10 more. When I get 10 more, we're kind of done. I'm fine without you. Oh, there goes one of these things. Bang.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. You can't run.
Well, I was hanging out in whatchamacall so long, so I guess I picked up a lot of these now for Malika. Can I get a hint of you? Where are these? Oh, fuck it. I think I'm gonna find more of these.
Pretty strong.
Oh, we got the good one, baby. We got the good one. Oh, what do we need to do? We need to go. What do we gotta do? There should be more of these things. I don't think I'm nowhere near 10. I need 5 more. Can we get 5 more, people? Can we get 5 more? New area marked. Where's the new area? Okay. New area. This is truly. Let's look around. Can we find it? Can we find it? Now, is there a the Natlan characters? Do one of them have a passive? No. Fuck it doesn't. I make it do it. I make it do. I make do with what I have. That looks to be. I guarantee you, I probably have 5 now, which means I got 5. Oh, I need to get 2 more chunks. But since I am here, I am going to Alright, we got the area done. So that means I need to head back to get my 2 chunks, upgrade her, and then figure out what I want to do next. I got, here we got it. Level up.
come from? And where are we going?
Ah, fuck it. Let's go back to here. I feel like I'm like the fuck it expert. Like, fuck it. We need 19 of these. Ain't no way I'm getting 19 of these. Alright, 6. Which one's over here? Commissions. I thought I did commissions. Experiencers. God. Oh, I still gotta do that one for the Archon thing and get that. I'm about to be done, people. So if you stayed for the thing, that's great. If not, that's fine.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Alright, where are we? Where are we with what's her name? I don't think today is her day for her stuff. Tomorrow is her day for her stuff, so I'm going to see, do I have clear? Oh, I got this resin. Yes, I got enough for it. So tomorrow I'm gonna get some of her stuff, and then we're gonna do what we're gonna do tomorrow. 60 out of 70, and I'm gone. I need to get one more constellation for her, for Farina. I need to get I thought she'll been C6 by now. I like him. I don't play with him enough. I need to play with her more. You know what we're gonna do? We are going to go. I gotta add filter back here. We're gonna do that character. We're gonna do that. Oh, wait. Can I add more people? Oh. Well, I'm done.